Hey guys, Dave here. And I don't think I even posted my day two reaction, so I'll make sure I post that. But this is my day three reactions of the men's or the ADHD International Conference in Baltimore. Um, it was a whirlwind on the last day. If I had to define the last day, it was like a whirlwind. Just a lot of crashing emotions and just even me as an extrovert got overstimulated by kind of everything going on there. We ended up having to kind of take a bit of a break in the afternoon to just kind of reset. Um, but overall, from not just day three of kind of like learning so much, really connecting with so many different people, and being able the opportunity to hang out with all the guys from the men's ADHD support group, which I think, yeah, one of like kind of the big things coming out of this awesome hoodie. Um, would have gone maybe just for the hoodie itself, probably not, but definitely made it a really cool part of the experience. Yeah, no, I'd say overall the trip was a good success. I had the opportunity to meet, like I said, so many different people. Went to some really cool panels and workshops. Connected with people from, there was a woman from Scotland, a lot of people from the U.S. Just knowing that I'm not alone. Also, some things I felt like out of my depth. Like, I was like, okay, I'm jumping into I'm stepping out of the kiddie pool and I'm jumping into the deep end of kind of the ADHD community overall, and the influencer community, and how much resources are out there. And, realizing how kind of isolated I sometimes get. And this is a good reminder for myself that, I'm not alone in having ADHD. I'm not alone in being an ADHD coach or wanting to help people with ADHD. And when you put all of us in a room together, it gets wild. But it was just a great overall experience. Would I do it again? For sure. Would I want to put on a presentation? Yeah, for sure. It was like, if I was like, when I go again, I think this time around I went in with very little intention. It was just like, okay, let's just be overwhelmed by the experience a bit of like, all right, I don't know what to expect, kind of like throw myself in there and see what kind of happens. And now that I've done it once, I can go back next year. Hopefully, I'm like 88.8% positive I'll go back next year, and I'll go with more intention, with a real understanding with what I want to get out of it, better networking and everything else. Going to more specific kind of panels. I was just kind of hopping around, catching what caught my interest, and taking more time to connect with people as well. But I just, overall, it was, for me, the right kind of pattern interrupt that I needed for my own kind of daily life, to take a step back, reassess a few things, understand where I'm going at. And I even haven't actually done that part yet. Even the flight over and back wasn't too bad either. Overall, it was just a really great experience. A bonding one as well, especially with Mark, Shane, Judd, Christian, Sam, John, Brendan. I didn't get to catch him too much, but I just got to hang out with him a bit. And Arbot, there's so many people that I can't even name them all. But big shout out to the men's group for helping me make this possible, to come out there, to meet all you guys in person. It was really cool. Met one of the big influencer guys, Matt. I can't remember his last name, but I've been following him on Instagram and TikTok for a while, and just a really down to earth, cool dude, and it was just awesome. It's hard to kind of put everything in kind of perspective, so I'll probably do a bit of journaling on that this evening. I got home and immediately just crashed out, took a nap, just had to completely reset. But no, it was, it'd be something I would definitely do again. Be even a bit more vocal, bit more out of my shell. Like, even though I was kind of out of my shell a bit, there was parts where I kind of closed off and did the Dave thing of where I kind of run around without actually connecting with anyone. So that would be something I'd do differently. But overall, I really enjoyed it. And just the thing going through my head right now is that, okay, I had a work opportunity this weekend that was about 700 euros. So now I'm like, was it worth the 700 euro trade-off for making the decision to go, plus, amount I had to pay, and then versus what I would have made. And it's right kind of dead even. Like, I do feel that by going to this, that I've, like, made a commitment to myself that my business and coaching and being a member of this community is valuable to me. That it is worth more than that. Like, in the immediate day to day, like, it was a big hit. But I think for the long term run, like, I think this was the right decision. At least that's how I feel about it now. Ask me in a week and it could be different. So that's kind of like my thoughts about it. Like, just extremely grateful, exhausted, mind blown, of just like how intensely and amazing it was all put together. Yeah, did they have a few issues with things in a conference? Of course, there's always going to be a few issues. Like, someone on the Saturday morning during the meditation part, first off, you had a group of cheerleading competition going on at the convention hall next door, so they were coming by making a lot of noise. But you're like, all right, we're gonna integrate that into our meditation practice, all the noises and the sounds, not hold on to it. And then during the last 10 minutes of the meditation, someone pulled the fire alarm, and the fire alarm went off, so we all had to kind of escape the building. But it was like, I thought it was kind of like funny, because we were talking about self-acceptance and acceptance, and so, like, accepting the situation. So yeah, it was accepting the situation of just how amazing the conference was, how after a few years now, knowing a lot of these guys in the men's group, like, just as Twitter handles and Facebook handles and such, that the real people behind them, and really getting to connect with them. We'll leave it on the note of where Sam and I ended up having a pen competition. I ended up horribly losing, but it was a fun way for us to kind of go out and, like, talk to all the booths and everything else. I think he ended up having like 7 or 8. I only got like 5 or 6. We should have done next time. We'll do an official pen count at the end. But it was just a cool thing to do, because it just gave us that opportunity to really kind of push ourselves and meet more people, and just grateful overall. So yeah, that's all I got for this video on my reflections of day 3 of the International ADHD Conference. If there's anyone I forgot or we did connect and didn't get messaged back, message me again, because we all have ADHD. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Have a great, if not better, day.